Jacob Christensen. So we are about to get underway again. Andy Garcia alongside Rocky Lombardi. It's kind of a cool little atmosphere, Rocky. There's a stage in here. It's kind of highlighted a little bit. Makes for a great atmosphere.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a great atmosphere. In the Convocation Center today, like you said, you got a little elevated stage, a little spotlight. You know, this is what you dream of as a wrestler growing up. So anticipate a great match to start the duel here, and we'll see how it goes.
Here comes Blake West coming through the smoke. A little nice little scene. Why didn't they have smoke for us, Rocky?
I know. The smoke is it's
we
crucial.
needed smoke. We got to talk to Pat Gorman about that, right?
Absolutely.
We'll have that next time, I promise you. We're about to go away. Our first match of the night, 125. Blake West and Will Betancourt. Glad you could join us.
Here we go. We got some hand fighting early. Shot. Good defense here by West.
If you're not familiar with college wrestling, 3 periods, 3 minutes in the first one, 2 minutes in the second, and the third. So 7-minute matches.
West working a front headlock here. Able to go back to neutral. Both wrestlers doing a good job controlling the center of the mat so far. Working hand fighting here. Big 3-point takedown. This rule's changed a couple years ago now, but it really makes a big difference on the match now.
Yeah.
You know, the difference between 2 and 3 points, it's changed the way that a lot of wrestlers now approach a match. So.
No doubt. How much do you have to think about that, Rocky, when it changes like that? Does it change a lot of your thought process?
Well, I think it definitely, it's got to change your thought process too. I better get better on my feet. You know, I better be able to take somebody down if they're going to offer more points for this. So I assume that was a lot of off-season projects over the last couple of years for wrestlers across the country. It's just working on their leg attacks, working on their takedowns here. See Bryce West working the front headlock series again. No takedowns yet, though.
No. I mentioned this is the 5th meeting between Ryder and NIU. The Bronx had won the first 4. As Rocky said, it was really close. 19-18 last year.
Yeah, and if the Huskies are looking to get their first win today, I think this is a big match for them to win. Huskies have good lightweights and good heavyweights. Ryder is more loaded in the middleweights here, so this would be a big first win for the Huskies if they could get it.
Again, still looking for our first points. The action outside the ring here.
Working on the leg here. He needs to keep himself in bounds, try to get to that other ankle. He's working him. Betancourt doing a good job of trying to get a restart here, and there we have it. We're going to go back both on our feet. No points.
We have 1:01 left to go here in this first period. Still no score. First match of the night at 125.
We've had a good shot here out of Blake West and trying to work that front head. There he goes again. Back in on the reshot on the single leg. Trying to work it up. Good effort on the counter. Now he's got the front side cradle locked up. See if we can put him to his back here. No points awarded yet. Here he's working it. Trying to get him to come over the top. And he gets him. That should be 2, 3.
Yep. Got the 3-point takedown.
3 points. I got to remember that.
Final 20 seconds.
Betancourt doing a really great job here, fighting off his back. Here comes the turn. He's got that leg hooked. Now West is looks like he's just trying to get a restart.
Final seconds, but it's Blake West that gets the first 3 points on a fantastic takedown.
Absolutely, great takedown. Really kind of a missed opportunity there, not getting any back points on that cradle. You know, you'd like to see him get a 2 count or possibly a 4 count when you got that cradle locked up here. West elects to go down.
There's the replay.
Here's the replay. He's got the front side cradle locked up here. And Betancourt just doing a really good job of fighting off his back, trying to not allow any bonus points. As we see a caution here.
Started the second period here as Blake West leads 3-0 for NIU.
West up to his feet early. Very good hand control. Good escape. That's going to be 1 point there. Both back on our feet.
4-0 now, Blake West. So far, Blake West 3-2 this year. 2 major decisions, 1 tech fall. He finished second at the Michigan State Open.
And like I said, this is a big match for NIU if they want to go on and win this duel. And already up 4-0, I think if you're Blake West here, you got to be thinking bonus points, right? I got to be thinking major decision. Possibly, can I get a fall? You know, how can I help my team get a couple extra points for the rest of this duel? Got a stalling warning on red here on Betancourt. West working a lot of offense right now, both on her feet again.
Hey, Randy, Rocky, it looks like that Blake West is taking the action to Will Betancourt.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had a couple of really nice shots. He's been working a front headlock series quite a bit. Hasn't been able to finish off that front headlock yet, but quite a bit of offense from him. Obviously, you got the stalling call there, so there he is. Nice, in on a high crotch. Gets over to the single leg here. Good whizzer here by Betancourt. Got around. This is looking like it should be a takedown. There it is. 3 points. He's got the leg in. No, he doesn't.
3 points, takedown.
Still a takedown, makes it 7-0.
Absolutely, and that's where this 3-point takedown comes in again, is where, you know, you get closer and closer to these bonus point. You know, you get an 8-point win, and now you're getting one more team point for that duel. So, like you said, 7-0 already as time is running out here in the second period.
You mentioned the riding time, too. Now you're seeing that start to add up for Blake West.
Absolutely. This would be really big if he could ride him out. He's got a leg in here, looks really comfortable on top. Looks like he's going to end up riding this one out. So really big to not give up an escape there and give up that 1 point. Now he goes into the third period with a 7-0 lead, looking very doable to get that major decision win.
Final 2 minutes coming up in this third period as Blake West leads 7-0. Our first match tonight at 125. Blake West came in the top-ranked wrestler in the MAC preseason rankings. Talking to head coach Ryan Ludwig, we talk about, you know, Blake West is looking to get back on track. He's had a good week of training. He wants to see improve. He's 3-2 so far, but feels like he needs to get a little bit better going this week.
Yeah, I think he's going to use this match and all these matches early in the season, as you see a good mat return there, to really work on his wrestling, maybe work on some off-season projects that he's had. As I mentioned earlier, national qualifier last year, I'm sure his aspirations are to get on that podium this year. So looking forward to seeing how this match will turn out. Should be able to build some momentum here for him for later in the season.
Blake West is over 1.5 minutes in riding time, so that would add a point at the end of the match. So right now, it is 7-0.
Absolutely, and that riding time would make it 8, so that would be your major decision here. But still, at least going to have to ride him out, or I think we're possibly going to be looking for a turn here. He's working the wrist here, working a 2-on-1, getting some legs in, very active on top.
This whole match right now, it's been Blake West really dominating the match.
Yeah, absolutely. He looks really good on top right now. Great hip pressure. There hasn't been too much offense on bottom here for Betancourt so far in the match.
See a great shot of head coach Ryan Ludwig. The assistant coach is right in front of the action.
Absolutely. Those pictures of wrestling coaches are my favorite.
Oh, they're great. How much can you listen to the coaches when you're right there, though, Rocky?
You can hear them pretty good because they're always loud. They're always loud. So, yeah, you can usually hear them pretty good. Sometimes if it's really intense or you're really, really tired, you know, maybe for me late in the third period, I wouldn't hear anything. But for these guys, these are finely conditioned athletes in college wrestling, so I'm sure they're hearing everything they're saying.
Just over the final 30 seconds of this one at 125. Right now, Blake West dominating 7-0.
Good effort on the stand-up. Gets the high crotch mat return there. Good job by Blake West. Like I mentioned earlier, 22 seconds now. This is really big for NIU if he could hold on, stay on top, and not allow an escape and get that major decision. He's trying to work the leg in here. Got it in. There's a mat return and a reset with 5 seconds left.
Blake West looking for his 4th win of the season.
Now, if you're Betancourt here, you're thinking, try something, right? How can I get out of this major decision? How can I save a team point? You know, you're thinking probably not going to get pinned here in the last 5 seconds. I better try something. Another
That'll
great
do
punt
it.
return.
You add the point for the running time, and it's 8-0. It's a major decision for Blake West for NIU at 125.
Absolutely great win. Like I said, this is one that NIU has to win if they want to win this duel. Not only do they win it, they get bonus points here with the major decision. Great win by Blake West.
Great stuff. Great match for Blake West. Again, came in ranked number 29, and so congratulations to him and head coach Ryan Ludwig.